Hey, it's David here. Got another tip for you from my upcoming, soon to be launched and published book, What's Your Next? The Blueprint for Creating Your Freedom Lifestyle. Here's a big problem that a lot of people don't realize, and that is not understanding the game that we're trying to win. Or, say it another way around, is winning at the wrong game. In life, we start out young and grow up and we become young adults. We go to school, we get the training, the license, the education to go on to career paths and start a life. And it's exhilarating. It's growing up. It's just part of the life process. And when we do so, most of the time we spend our focus on the quantitative aspects. Again, I'll say the quantitative aspects of how we're doing, the measurements. And those are usually in income, right? What's our income? What's our paycheck, our compensation, our wages? Or if we're in a business, what are we taking home, and what's the run rate in our business? How much capital do we have? How big's the business? How many employees do we have? Lots and lots of numbers, and we're always measuring and comparing and contrasting to other people and deciding, how are we doing in this game? Are we keeping up with the Joneses or other people who are out there on social media showing how great life is for them and how well they're doing? Little quick tip is they're not all doing as well as they claim, but that's just a little inside secret. The point is, quantitative is how we start in life, but what about the qualitative? The qualitative is about what I'm talking about here is actually living life for what really counts. Yes, quantitative is important. You've got to have measurements to run a good business or have the income to have budgets to have the right lifestyle and provide for your family, no question about it. But if we focus only there on the quantitative, then we lose sight of the right game. The right game, I believe, is transferring as quickly as possible from the quantitative to the qualitative. Too many people wait too long. In fact, some people never get there. They wait their whole life and have been focused so much on the quantitative, they missed out on the qualitative aspects of life. Relationships, having time, memories. It's interesting to say that people that are in their last year of life, the last few months, weeks, maybe days, they never look back on the quantitative aspects of their life as the measurement of their life. It's always the qualitative. That should be a clue. That's a way to future pace ourselves to those final days when we look back and say, where did I put my focus? This book, What's Your Next, is a book that has the frameworks, and that will ask you the questions and pose the deep level considerations for you to make where you are, wherever you are in your life right now, to be making movement, or what I call evolvement, to your next. Not staying static, not continue to focus just on the quantitative, but adding the qualitative as you go, so that at some point you could go all the way to qualitative, because you don't need to make more money. Your capital assets are working for you. You've built in the constructs in your life with your freedom assets, in your investing in yourself and your business, which has done well, and your capital and your network relationships and your legacy, which is the biggest piece of all. So again, are you winning at the right game? That's a question to ask yourself. And if not, get focused on what is the right game for you. It's a key definition. Hope you'll consider it and make some movement in that direction. So I'll see you next time on the next tip. Take care.